Hello, and welcome to the Automatic trial training video for the workflow Employee Contract Generation. This is the fourth video in a series of trial videos. If you haven't watched the previous videos yet, we recommend that you watch them first. They can be found on the trial resources page of our website or in the description below. In this video, we will see how Automatic can be used to save time for an HR associate by collecting data from a signed offer letter to use in an employment contract. Rather than doing this manually, we will train a digital worker to read the offer letter and generate a contract. To find this workflow, navigate to the Workflow tab and select Open Workflow. Search for Employee Contract and press Query. Select Create Employee Contracts and click Open. Let's press Start to see it in action. The digital worker starts by locating the signed offer letters that we want to convert into contracts. Once it has located the letters, it will go to work extracting the information we need and inserting it into the contract template. The second contract is completed, and the workflow is finished. Now, let's take a look at how we built this. We'll start by creating the data extraction to read the offer letter. From the Data Extract tab, we'll click New Template and From Text. Load an example of the offer letter. Once it is in text form, we configure the extractions using the point-and-click interface. We will locate the first piece of data we want and apply logic to extract it using built-in filters. Let's do it for every item that we want to use in our workflow. Name, describe, and save the data extraction. We're ready to build this workflow. Navigate to the Workflow tab. Add a new workflow with a name, description, and process. For the first step in the workflow, we'll need to locate our offer letters and bring them into our workflow. We'll use Get Files from Folder for that. Next, we'll enter the folder path of the documents. Notice there was a Files variable automatically added to store the files from that step. After that, we'll use a For Each task, which will allow us to collect PDFs one by one so that we can extract the data. Create a variable to represent each individual offer letter in the folder. Add it in the For Each item field on the task property. Then, add the full folder created automatically from the Get Files folder step. Now we will add the data extract task we created to read the offer letters. We want to create a new contract, but we have an existing template that we already use. So now we'll copy a contract template using Copy File, then rename it based on the data we've extracted from the offer letter. Right-click or press Ctrl F to access existing variables. Finally, we'll use a Replace in File task and map the extracted data from the offer letters into our contract template. Start by adding the same file path you copied the template into, and change the name of the document using the first and last name. Open the template to find the replacement information. Back in Studio, configure the replacements in the interface, using values found from the data extraction. You've just witnessed the ease of setting up a workflow with Automatic. No technical background is needed, and after only a few days you'll be designing your own automations to free up valuable time. Be sure to watch the next video in this series to learn more about the power of the Automatic platform.